Okay, yeah, he's already eating me.
Oh, the breeze from you walking by helped me turn a page in my book.
Okay, so first, let's see. Caleb did have a video call. I have so many I need to catch up on. Was it? I think it was this one.
You're still up?
Yeah, this is it.
What do you mean, I'm also up? I called because I wanted to talk to you some more on my birthday. Is that not allowed? You've been running around preparing everything. You didn't even let me help out with the tiniest of things. You arranged everything by yourself, but you're still energetic.
Well, I don't know about
How am I feeling these past few days? Happy. Seeing you put so much thought and time into picking out gifts, baking a cake, setting up everything, it feels like you only belong with me. Do you want to know why I feel this way? After we reunited, I realized you had your own life. There were things about you that I didn't know. You seemed reluctant to rely on me too. And you learned how to do so many things on your own. We promised to conquer the world together. You'd be on the ground, and I'd be in the sky. But why does the distance between heaven and earth feel so vast now? It's not just the distance between Skyhaven and Lincoln. Our lives and careers are slowly pulling us apart. That's why these past few days made me happy. They proved that no matter what happens, we'll always find our way back to each other. And now, you're the only thing I can think about. You know, your stuff is all over my house. The same can be said about the lobby in the Fleet's HQ, the streets of Skyhaven. I see traces of you around every corner. Is this what you wanted as well? Aren't you worried that I'll become more selfish? It's tempting to hold on to you more tightly and be with you every second of every day now.
You could be way more yandere if you would like.
Huh. Maybe you already knew this. Or maybe you've been letting me be selfish this whole time. In that case, I want to have a little more of you for every birthday from now on. For example, I want you to be the first thing I see at dawn every day. That way, you'll be by my side along with the morning sun.
That one was so cute. That call was a lot longer than I remember, though. Okay. Pretty sure I have already. Okay, cool. Now I wanted to go through his birthday's events. Oh yeah, that's right. I did do a birthday event for Caleb, and I actually thought about it seriously, and I came up with something pretty cute. And I'm not gonna read it out loud. Okay, here's number one. Here's his birthday event. Oh, and then I did also get his memory, so I'll play that after this one. His spicy memory. Spicy birthday memory. I think it's spicy. Silas wasn't too spicy, but it was pretty cute. A few days ago, Caleb suddenly asked me to meet up at a local photo studio. His birthday is coming up, and I wanted to ask him out, see if I could discover what he wanted this year. A photo studio, huh? I remember he took pictures on his birthday every year, but those were lost when the explosion happened. As soon as I arrive at the studio's entrance, I see Caleb through the glass. He's sitting on one of the waiting area sofas. He's focused as he slides newly developed photos into an album. He hasn't noticed me yet. Perfect. Holding my breath, I tiptoed toward Caleb and slowly reached for his shoulder.
Gotcha.
My plan to sneak up on him backfires. I'll pout before looking at the album in his arms.
I found some old birthday photos backed up on my cloud storage a while back. I figured it wouldn't hurt to print them.
Doing it just days before your birthday. I feel like you're trying to subtly nudge me into planning your party.
You already figured it out? Well, you're correct.
Caleb pats the spot next to him, and I sit there. We look at the photos together. On the first page, Caleb is still a kid with a chubby face. He needs both his hands on the knife to cut his cake. I wish they had the picture of that for us. We're surrounded by our friends, and the camera captures the exact moment the young Caleb places his birthday hat on my head.
I told you that hat looked better on you.
A few pages later, Caleb and I are wearing our school uniforms. He's a head taller than me here. As usual, the birthday hat is on my head, and Caleb is being pulled away by his friends who are holding basketballs.
You guys can play without me. I'm heading out with her.
That's right.
Was this when I turned 17?
Caleb holds up a photo. All those bright, laughing faces feel like they're about to pull me to that moment.
Caleb, stop hovering around her and get over here! We need a fourth player for this board game.
We're borrowing Caleb for a bit. We'll bring him back when he loses.
Okay, dude. In the photo, people gather around the table to watch Caleb play. I, on the other hand, stand on my tiptoes by the edge of the group. I'm trying to get a peek.
There were a lot of people that day. They almost derailed our after-party plans.
Caleb sure was popular back then.
That doesn't sound like a compliment.
I made you a cake every single year. We had so many guests, I barely got to eat any of it. And then, after the party ended, Caleb and I would sneak out. We'd spend the rest of the day somewhere private. It would only be the two of us. And as we got older, the party would get longer until it lasted late into the night. We were left with very little alone time. Even my time with Caleb kept shrinking. I glance over at Caleb. He isn't looking at the album anymore. He's studying me with keen interest.
This year will be different. Whether it's the cake or that other thing on your mind, it's all yours.
What other thing? How do you know what I'm thinking about?
We've spent so many years together. Do you really need to ask at this point?
Kinda. Can you tell me what I'm thinking about? Caleb lifts the photo album in his hand as if to jog my memory.
You're the only one celebrating my birthday with me this year. But...
Caleb quickly flips to a blank page in the album.
And I'm saving this for just the two of us.
But it's always us. I'm about to ask if there was a difference, but I stopped myself at the last second. Maybe things are different now. He's still the same Caleb, but also not. Maybe he feels the same way about me too. Nothing how I'm not saying anything. Caleb gently pulls my nose. I'm brought back to the present.
Alrighty, I'll leave the birthday planning to you, my one and only guest.
I think after this one I'll maybe read the ingredient stuff. Various ideas come to mind for Caleb's birthday. Our pasts are so deeply intertwined that if either of us were removed, the memories wouldn't be complete. And here in the present, I secretly want our lives to remain like that. But after all that we've been through, what can I give to Caleb? And what does Caleb want from me?
Welcome home!
I walk into the living room and immediately run into Caleb. Still wearing his workout clothes, he just finished exercising.
Why didn't you let me know you were visiting? I didn't get a chance to prepare.
Oh no. Oh, this is a bad moment. Despite saying that, Caleb takes 2 bottles of water from the fridge and tosses one my way. My unexpected visit will allow me to see what your daily routine is really like. If I warned you, you might change things around.
Is this related to how you'll plan my birthday? What's next? Something that's like a grade school assignment? Here's my Caleb observation journal.
Of course, I've already made some discoveries anyway. I plop onto the sofa and pretend to write down notes with an invisible pen. Once he finished his workout, Caleb has a bit of hair sticking up, probably because he got up too early and didn't fix it. Caleb heads into the bathroom. When he comes back, the hair has been smoothed down.
Cross that out from your notes.
No, it's... We have to keep that as one of our memories. For breakfast, Caleb grabs a mechanical creature from a cabinet and model maintenance kit from his study.
I was planning to do this by myself, but since you're here, maybe you can help me out.
I love this, man, what's it called? Cat Cup song. But, hearing it for too long, it gives me PTSD, having to trying to freaking get all the achievements for the cat cups. Kitty cups? Isn't that what it's called? Whatever. I've seen Caleb do maintenance on his models before, so I have a rough idea of what to do. I sit next to him, hands me some anti-rust oil, and shows me where the gears, bearings, and axles are. I apply the oil to those spots, and he follows up with a check to see how well the parts fit together. But... mechanical creature looks kind of familiar.
Well, it should. We had the exact same one near the entryway of our old house.
I pause before looking at the display cabinet full of models. All of them are the ones Caleb assembled back then.
It's a shame these were destroyed because of the explosion. This one especially. It was the first model I ever assembled. Whenever I see one of those old models, I buy it. But some had been discontinued, which means I still haven't gotten everything back.
Why don't you ask me to help you search for them? The way Caleb talks about the explosion, I'm always IDK. Because he's part of that secret behind organization now. So it made me think he was kind of part of the explosion, but I'm wondering if the explosion happened and then he was recruited. Well, that doesn't really make sense either, because it... well, I don't know. The Colonel thing? I don't know. Caleb finishes spreading the oil. He restores the creature's wings to a brilliant, lifelike shine under the lamp.
I did think about it, but sorting through hundreds of similar-looking models just to find a specific one would bore most people, right?
Well, I kind of do that a lot. I'm not most people. Caleb, don't assume how I feel. Sometimes you can ask me for things. I poke the back of his hand with a soft brush. I've been thinking about what I could do for you. Like what I can give you and what you want from me.
In other words, you want a direct answer from me.
That'd be nice. Is that a bad thing?
I'll be honest, since you're curious. A few years ago, I got called away for a mission. That was the one time I couldn't spend my birthday with you. You booked a table at my favorite restaurant back then, right? Let's go there this year. It can't make up for what we missed, but we'll be able to overwrite those old memories with better ones at least.
You didn't really think before giving me the answer. Whenever I flipped through old photos, the one where Caleb was missing always stood out. Caleb wants such a thing, which means he really did regret missing that day as much as I did. Sure, we can do that. But is that it?
I gave you more than enough info. You won't get to have fun with planning if I say more. Figure out the rest. Work harder for my sake, okay?
Okay, sounds a little cryptic. Caleb's Egusol is so cute. Smiling, he flicks my forehead.
After all, I want more of you in my everyday life.
You're so demanding, Caleb. I rub my forehead and pretend to think long and hard to tease Caleb.
Okay. I'll give you one more hint since you're taking this seriously.
He pulls out his phone and starts typing. In less than a minute, a text message pops up on my phone screen. Hello, Mr. Caleb has successfully booked a cloud piercer ride for you. We look forward to your visit. That's a roller coaster.
Let's fly.
Oh, no, never mind. Just kidding. He lowers his head slightly and looks into my eyes.
Once we're in the sky, you'll understand.
Did I put spicy in the title? Anyway, I wanted to read these. I finished shopping with Caleb, and I noticed the cloud lamps was empty. Are cloud lamps that unpopular in Skyhaven? There are clouds everywhere in Skyhaven. People are probably sick of seeing them. I see. So if you see something everywhere you look, you'd eventually hate it? What about us? We're seeing each other every day. Caleb pretends to be troubled in size, then copies my playful tone. I'm different. I don't hate the people and things I see often. I only grow to like them even more. Guess we'll just have to keep seeing each other every day. Wait. This music's kind of loud. There are so many paper boats in the lake. Where do you think we'll get to? Caleb fidgets with the paper in his hands and spins a fanciful tale. It depends on where they want to go. And once they crave adventure, we'll journey all the way from the woods to the sea. We want to reach land, but we wait for rainy days and drift into puddles in the ground. Music is really loud. Yeah, okay. Some want to reach land, so they wait for rainy days and drift into puddles on the ground. If they want to reach the sky, they'd have to be placed in the lakes in Skyhaven. Here you go. It's done. He stops what he's doing and passes me a folded paper boat. Maybe we should put 2 paper boats in the lake and send them on a voyage. What do you think? Sure. I hope the journey is smooth sailing. I need to add something. I hope that no matter how far they drift off course, they'll always find their way back to each other. The paper plane championship tournament is about to begin. The participants, Caleb and me. First, ground rules. No evil, no interfering with your opponent, and no throwing the match. Why do I feel like all 3 rules are targeting me? Since you're suspicious of me, I'll go first. Caleb gently taps the head of the paper plane. Show me what you've got. Oh, Jelly. I forgot I should read that. You named your plane after me? Jelly the Hunter is amazing. I'm sure Jelly the paper plane will be just as good. If you think I'm quite alright, feel free to name your paper plane after me. Just saying. I made a cheesecake with Caleb, and now we're waiting for it to bake. This has to be the longest 5 minutes I've ever had to wait. 5 minutes for a cheesecake? How does it compare to the last 5 minutes before school lets out? Or the final 5 minutes of a meeting? They're all equally torturous, but now we also have the tantalizing aroma to make it worse. What about you? What's your longest 5 minutes? It depends. Waiting for an elevator that stops at dozens of floors or staring at a message that won't load. Those are both painfully long? No, they are okay. The only time waiting feels intolerable is when I'm about to see you. Come across a tutorial for green grape jelly balls on my phone. And without a second thought, shove it in front of Caleb. Caleb! We have the ingredients at home. We can make these. I haven't said anything yet. I can tell what you're thinking just in the tone of your voice. You could say it's a skill I've developed over the years. Oh, the little frame here is an apple. It looks kind of like Caleb had like a small bow in the background or something. That kind of skill must be really useful. You can understand what people are thinking at work. Yeah, but I can't be bothered to listen to my coworkers. Most of what they say isn't important anyway, and besides, I only use the skill on people who actually matter to me. While browsing a market, a stall owner recommends a kumquat tree to us. I always thought a kumquat was like a squash thingy. It is a type of orange, and I had no idea. I think it's like, isn't it like between an orange and like a persimmon, kind of? Or maybe I'm thinking of something else. Okay, anyway. I've heard that keeping kumquat trees at home makes your wishes come true. How about we put 2 of those by your front door? Are you sure that would be enough? Remember our deal? With you on the ground and me in the sky, we'll conquer the world. For that, we'll need at least 200 trees. Seriously? Might as well just buy an entire orchard. I just wanted to hang some charms on the trees, you know, for safe travels and smooth journey home. I want you to always come back to me safely. I already have one reason to always make it back home safely. Let's not give the kumquat trees an extra job. I wouldn't mind having one inside the house, though. If I'm craving something sour, I can just pick them straight from the tree. Pretty convenient, actually. Whoa, I don't remember them being this much. Unable to sleep, I step out of my room late at night, only to find Caleb doing the same. Can't sleep? Look who's talking. Do you think we're being punished by the black tea we had at lunch? Yeah, that's totally possible. Maybe some milk will help. Will that actually work? It's hard to say, but at the very least, it'll mix with the tea in our stomachs and turn into milk tea. We can trick our brains into thinking we're happy. Who knows, maybe it will take pity on you and make you fall asleep sooner. How about some real solutions? He taps on the tablet he picked up from the coffee table. Just about to find some white noise from aircraft to listen to. Want to join me? Caleb and I have been playing a game called Paper Cranes at Sunset for half an hour now, and we still can't get past this level. Why is this so hard? Didn't you just say the paper cranes are nothing to be worried about? Why did you always move the paper crane to the other side before I could? That's why I kept missing my chance to score. With the rapport we've built over all these years, shouldn't a minigame like this be a breeze for us? There is another possibility. I'm anticipating your next move while you're anticipating mine, so we're both one step ahead of each other. Let's both slow down this time. I'll try. Caleb takes an exaggerated deep breath. I didn't think that trying not to predict what you'll do would be the hardest part of this game. Pilot Blaboo. I come across an amusing idea while scrolling through my feed and burst out laughing when I look over at Caleb hugging his Pilot Blaboo plushie. What is it? Caleb leans over to see what's on my phone screen. What if you switch souls with something nearby? If I became this plushie, you'd probably squeeze the life out of me every day. Have to find a way to hide in Orange Grove, using all the oranges as camouflage. You think that would stop me from finding where you are? Knowing you so well. I just say, if you don't come out, I'll finish building all your model airplanes and leave you with nothing to work on. Are you sure that would work? Or would I just watch anxiously from the sideline until I'm spinning like a propeller from frustration? While browsing a model airplane store with Caleb, I realized that many of the models look strangely familiar. Isn't this model aircraft an FY-26? You recognize it even with a different paint job? Of course, it's hard not to when all you do is talk about planes your entire life. Besides, this was the aircraft you flew on your first flight. Of course I know it inside out. Didn't I ask you to explain its design, specifications, and operation modes in detail? But you never asked about the other aircraft models I flew later. I thought you lost interest. It's because you were always going on about how good it was to fly, so I started researching the specs online instead. That's why? In that case, feel free to ask me anything you want to know about planes from now on. I'll skip the explanations and give you the real experience instead. You'll get to feel it firsthand. While I'm spacing out on the balcony, a paper crane flies in front of me and performs a perfect 360-degree spin. Follow the paper crane out the door to find Caleb waiting downstairs. I knew it was you. The paper crane saw you daydreaming on the balcony and wanted to invite you out for a stroll. So, where does this paper crane want to take me? It will take you to where your heart wants to be. I take a few steps closer to Caleb. I've reached my destination. Now, can the paper crane take me to where Caleb most wants to be? The paper crane gently floats down and lands on my shoulder. You won't need its help. My destination is right here. That one was a little over the top for me. I have candy in one hand and nothing in the other. Take your pick. Left hand. I open my left hand to reveal a piece of candy. Caleb immediately points to my right hand. There's candy in your right hand, too. Does your gravity evil turn into vision evil? Nope, I just saw you take the candy earlier. How could you expose the candy magician's secret? We'll have to confiscate this candy now. I pretend to turn away, but Caleb pulls me into an embrace. His eyes squint as he smiles. Well, now I have to take a more proactive approach. Even if I lose the candy, I'd say this hug I've managed to get is quite the consolation prize. The airplane cookies Caleb and I baked together have finally come out of the oven, but 2 of them stuck together. They remind me of something. Birds of a feather? They must have hit some turbulence during their high-temperature flight, so these 2 planes decided to hold hands and brave the journey together, and that's how they became inseparable forever. Setting that aside, we now have a problem. Now this is the biggest piece of cookie in the batch. Just as I'm about to reach for it, Caleb beats me to it using his evil to snatch the cookie away. It must be delicious, right? Let me taste it for you. Oh, I see what you're doing. Birds of a feather, huh? Forget about that. You're ready to fly solo for a cookie. While watching a sci-fi movie with Caleb, I notice the spinning top in the film never stops rotating. The whirring sounds catches my attention. I turn to see a spinning top rotating on the coffee table. Caleb, you're using your evil, aren't you? I knew you'd try to tease me with that. I'm not falling for it. Anyone else seeing this would wonder if they were dreaming. Only you'd suspect I'm up to something. Though if that movie were made today, the truth behind that trick might just be someone with gravity evil messing around. Do they do it so they can lose themselves in a dream with the protagonist? Maybe, but I think they just want the protagonist to know. Our food just arrived. Should we take a break and eat while we watch? Oh, that's right. Yeah, it was like the Inception movie. Deeply focused on my task report, I finally look up to find myself covered in paper flowers that Caleb has folded. Finally finished? If I hadn't, I might have turned into a flower bed. When we say your hard work is flourishing, at least I finished my report. Someone, on the other hand, doesn't focus on their work at all. You're supposed to be reviewing the fleet's plans, but you haven't even started. Look at these paper flowers. At least I completed something. You're so good at making excuses for slacking off. I'm going to make sure you get some work done. Come on, pull up your work screen. Why do I feel like I'm being monitored by the fleet's AI assistant? Seeing him finally get to work, I snicker. Now it's my turn to cover Caleb with little flowers. Okay. Okay. Let's do the third installment? Chapter. Bob Piercer is set on a remote floating island that offers rides with vintage aircraft. After checking Caleb's pilot license and our safety gear, the staff signals we're good to go. The tracking device at the back of the aircraft is also activated. I've only flown on planes with autopilot. It doesn't seem like this aircraft has that.
Yep, the controls can be tricky, but you gain a different kind of experience. Okay, Captain, after you.
Looking at all those buttons and levers, I recall the photo that Caleb took on his first flight. It showed the cockpit. I feel like I'm in your shoes from back then. I don't feel nervous until I actually sit here. Caleb climbs in from the other side and puts a reassuring hand on my shoulder.
I was nervous when I first flew one of these years ago. I tried all sorts of tricks to calm down. Eventually, I found 2 things that work best.
What are they? He deftly adjusts the knobs, and I can imagine the person he used to be. That Aerospace Academy student who ranked first.
First, Treat the aircraft like it's part of you. Trust it, and trust yourself.
Caleb turns to me. The necklace I gave him sways gently and glimmers under the cockpit's lights.
As for the second, give yourself a reason for why you have to land safely. Like, someone's waiting for me.
He lands in, helps me adjust my posture, and guides my right hand to the control stick.
Before takeoff, make sure the instruments look normal. Then, slowly taxi forward. Once you're lined up on the runway, push the throttle and let the plane take off. Leave the rest to me. I'll handle the cruising.
His hand radiates warmth, which matches the gentle look in his eyes.
Go ahead. Give it a try.
Under his guidance, I pilot a vintage aircraft for the first time. The view rises before my eyes, and all the ambient noises fade. I focus on one goal.
You're doing just as well as I did back then.
Someone's proud of himself. A slight feeling of weightlessness mixes with my nervousness and runs alongside the excitement of piloting for the first time. It's not long before turbulence from an air current has us bouncing around. Take a deep breath. Caleb notices this, and he nods while pulling back the throttle.
Don't worry. Once we pass the turbulence, we'll be fine.
His voice acts like a fast-acting antidote to my nerves. I force myself to stay calm. Following his advice from earlier, I readjust. Soon enough, the aircraft stabilizes after reaching a certain altitude. Thin clouds drift by before dispersing. The whole sky has been turned into my personal stage. An indescribable sense of freedom wells up inside of me. My heart races. Caleb, I did it! Excitement, pride, and a hint of unease mixed together. I turn to look at Caleb. I want to share how I feel. I'm not sure where to start.
I know. I felt the same way on my first flight. Once you're up here, you feel like nothing can stop you. It's like you can do anything.
Back then, he was bold and sure of himself, like my shield who protected me from the world. He could deal with anything. Do you still feel that way? Caleb doesn't respond immediately.
Look over there. We used to walk on that street to go to school. A little further ahead is our old house, and the taller building is the Hunters Association.
He changes the subject. He silently looks out the window for a while before speaking again.
I've realized I can't do everything. Sometimes I get outmaneuvered.
He speaks nonchalantly, but his words sting. Even Caleb, who I thought was invincible, had moments where he doubted himself.
But I also know that I'm not alone. Someone is always there, looking up at the same sky with me. So for her sake, I won't let those negative thoughts get to me. For now, at least.
Watching the lights that are reflected in his eyes, I realize it might be my turn to shield him from the world for a change. I hope those kinds of thoughts never trouble you. We keep flying, and clouds roll in overhead. For a moment, darkness and uncertainty cloud our view. We'll break through the clouds together.
Let's do it.
Outside the cockpit, the night sky above Lincoln and Skyhaven is alive with sparkling lights and constant traffic. Yet here we are above it all, It's like this place is our secret base, our little world.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah. This is the sky you usually see.
It always feels brighter after you pass through the darkness.
Once the aircraft steadies itself, Caleb turns to me again and takes my hand.
Now do you understand what you can do for me?
Yes. Up in the vast sky, it becomes clear what we can give each other. I rest my head on his shoulder and savor this moment of peace that's only for us. Okay, now we have to design the cake. Cloudy dreams. Is this supposed to be a cloud? It's like a weird butterfly. Oh, okay. From this angle, it looks like a cloud. That's pretty cute. Horizon's embrace. Oh, this is pretty. I was gonna say it's kind of boring, but like, it's pretty. The icing is really pretty. But yeah, of course, we have to do the skyward bound. Wait. How do I go back? No, wait. Handle will be displayed in the focus. Okay. I wasn't sure if that was the correct button. I was afraid it was going to make us leave. Okay. Changing the cake maker will do all the... Yes, change now. Oh. Oh. Yeah, this way is cuter. Because it's got the little thingy. Okay, what flavor? Creamy milk, rich cheese, juicy grape, lucky kumquat, fresh brew. Oh, is this tea? Whoa. Dang, I'm really like torn. I kind of wanted to kumquat because I think Caleb would like that. Oh, that's so pretty. But it's hard not getting the rich trees because... that's my favorite. Let's do the kumquat and the tea. Caleb can have one cake. And that also sounds really good. I'm assuming this is kumquat and tea. Oh yeah! I'm not saying oh yeah about this. I'm saying oh yeah because of oh wait. Okay. I'm gonna save it. There we go. We're very normal about that. I like how the translation is for once. Share his spatial cake for once. It's like super passive aggressive. But I'm pretty sure it's like for the first time or like... yeah, for the first time, I guess. Alright, the cake is still baking, ready in a minute. If you proceed now, the current baking will be cancelled and the previously baked cake will be sent instead. What? Are you sure you want to continue? Okay, I guess I'm gonna hold on. I forgot. Well, I don't know why they had to... why they have to be checked. Okay, is it done yet? Okay, there we go. Ready to celebrate his birthday. Once set, no further changes can be made. Take a moment to review. We're good. Let's go celebrate. Yeah. 5 days have come and gone. Today is Caleb's birthday. I picked him up from the fleet's HQ and brought him home. What is that sound?
Sneaking around the closet, huh? Are you looking for my gift?
Caleb's gift? Why are we in his closet? What? None of this makes sense. It's a little too early for that. I give Caleb the clothes I prepared. He looks at it once, smiles, and then walks into the other room to change. Okay, that makes sense why we're in his closet, but... Looking for his gift? Like, are we putting it? I don't know. The translation got us on that one, I don't know. Oh yeah, that's right, he's wearing his birthday outfit. Oh, cute. Minutes later, he steps out while wearing the outfit. It's nice. You don't look like a high and mighty far space fleet colonel. That's a good look.
So, what am I? A brand new Caleb?
Yeah, he does look like he's in his teens. I shake my head and speak with an air of mystery. No, you're just Caleb, who belongs only to me.
I don't think changing clothes is enough to make me yours, you know.
He leans in, wraps part of his clothes around me, and nuzzles my cheek.
This outfit is too new. It needs your scent. How else will people know we're together?
Dumb. Before I can react, he slowly releases me from his warm embrace and presses his palm against mine.
Lead the way. Where will you take your Caleb, I wonder? My birthday planner knows how to deliver. You actually brought me here.
Yeah, we did. You're not the only one who wants to make up for old regrets. Is this the restaurant we had? I slide the birthday card to Caleb. I've been working on it for days. Okay, well now this is embarrassing. You don't have to show everybody. Read it. Oh god. Oh my god, do we have to sing birthday to Caleb? Oh god, I have to do it. We did it for Xylus. Sorry, I just spoke over Caleb. Call it whatever you want. Still smiling, Caleb reads the card word by word. It's like he's memorizing it.
I figured you'd make a card. I tried to imagine what you might write on it.
Yeah, it kind of came to my head really quickly, embarrassingly quick. He presses the card against his chest, near his heart.
But the real thing is even better than I expected.
Let's hope the cake is also better than you expected, then. I retrieved the cake I had hidden next to my leg. I placed it on the table and removed the cover. You've been part of each other's lives for a long time. I'm pretty sure I know what flavors you like.
It's impossible for me to dislike something you make. You know me well, so I believe the cake you make will be the best in the world. The patrol's done, and this goober needs some apple slices to recharge.
This goober? He's such a dork sometimes. I tried to make this birthday the best one yet, but I'm not sure if you like it. Even now, I still feel a little nervous and uncertain. Maybe I didn't prepare enough. Maybe I just care too much. Maybe it's because he's Caleb, someone I had spent countless days and nights with, and yet he's more than just that now. A warm hand covers mine. Caleb looks at me, and I see my reflection in his eyes.
As long as you're here, I'll enjoy every second.
Background music has faded at some point, and so I can clearly hear our voices. Happy birthday, Caleb. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. There ain't no stopping me. Sing happy birthday. I have to sing him a birthday song. Oh, I think it should work on my iPad. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
I hope I get to hear that special song every year from now on.
Oh god. Wrapping us in a comfortable silence, the gentle melody feels like it could melt the cake. Hey, Lava. Hey, Uwe, have you done any cosplays? It's been a really long time. The last ones I really did were way back in high school. Yeah. I do love cosplaying. I love putting stuff together though, but it's been a really long time. And I would love to do so again. I'm not sure what I'd do for my next like my first cosplay after a while. Why, have you done any recently? Okay, let's blow out the candle. Make a wish, and I'll make it happen.
I can wish for anything? In that case, I'll have to think carefully.
You kept your eyes closed for a while. Your wish must be really, really long.
I was thinking about a very long story. I'll tell you about it later.
You're supposed to be concentrating on your wish.
Should the next step be us cutting the cake?
Are we still at a restaurant? Caleb no longer needs to hold the knife with both hands like back then, but he gives it to me.
I want you to do it. A few days ago, you said your share of cake kept getting smaller. I want to give you the whole cake. And myself.
Okay. Yeah. But the birthday person usually makes the first cut. It symbolizes their first step into another year. I've never heard of that tradition. Usually it's they just get the first slice. If I do it, does that mean I'm starting the year for you? Caleb smiles. He walks to my side and holds my hand. Hand in hand, we make the first cut. Okay, yeah. Just like a wedding.
Then we'll do it like this. That way, we'll stay together all year.
He only keeps a small piece for himself and pushes the rest towards me. Well, Jesus, dude.
From now on, no one else gets a piece of your cake.
I made this cake for you. You better enjoy more of it.
If you want the entire thing, then it's all yours. And if you want all of Caleb, well, I'm yours. I'll be right here too. I always have been, and I always.
Oh shit! I didn't mean to skip it. Oh, slowly. I was just gonna say how goofy the text box looks over him. Ooh, that's where handmade cake for Caleb. Share his special cake for once. Didn't I do that already? Oh, I share it with over social media. 8. Oh yeah, I think I started this a while back. There's no other options, right? Yeah, it's just the linear. I remember a few days ago that I just wanted to check it out, and then I just fell asleep. Okay.
Identity verification successful. Welcome to the Far Space Fleet's HQ, Miss.
After completing the visitor registration, I head to the lobby and spot a familiar figure in the distance. Caleb sits in the shadows by a viewport. Oh my god, I will never not be completely whipped by Colonel Caleb. But we don't get to see his back view that often. He looks so good from this side too. Oh my god, shoulders, this. bracket looks so good. He taps his fingers on a holographic screen as he plays a block stacking game. Oh, the design is so good too. I love his wings. I sneak up behind him and press the cold drink against his cheek.
So that's your first birthday surprise for me. Thanks.
His eyes are so pretty, and it looks good with his outfit too. Even if you don't like it, you can return it, or refund it for that matter.
I like it as is. It's just... oh, you know. Someone celebrated my birthday by showing up with 2 cups of coffee. So where are my cake and presents? You didn't forget those, right?
Maybe. They're at the restaurant. They're just waiting for you to get off work. Besides, I didn't bring anything so I could hug you better. Smiling, Caleb shrugs and opens his arms. I quickly step forward and wrap my arms around his waist. Happy birthday, Caleb.
Happy birthday, Colonel Caleb. Please collect your commemorative gift from the administrative desk within 3 business
There's
days.
the birthday tune. You look so cute from the side too. Face is so soft. Did I say a keyword to trigger a response?
It's an automated reminder. Don't worry about it.
According to the data from your recent physical examination, your chest circumference has increased by 0.613 centimeters.
Ooh, thank you, assistant bot.
Congratulations.
Very much congratulations to me. Caleb taps the display and tracks the AI assistant to the recycle bin.
I think it got infected with a virus. Let's go.
He's saying the measurements
There's no
were
point in
incorrect.
wasting the rest of our day here.
I quicken my pace to catch up with Caleb. Can't help but steal a glance at his chest. It looks like he gained more muscle mass.
Eyes on the road.
I leave my musings behind and hand him the drink. Try this. I asked them to increase the amount of lemon juice by 3-fold. It's exactly how you like it.
Did you try it?
We're not kids anymore. I don't need to exchange everything for a taste test. Caleb nonchalantly bites the straw.
How will you know if I like the drink without tasting it yourself?
As we near the exit, Liam approaches us with a gift box in his arms. After giving me a nod of acknowledgement, he turns to Caleb.
Happy birthday, Colonel. Here is your commemorative gift. As for the response to the SS-07 Squad incident report,
It's wild to go up to him with a gift and then immediately ask him to handle some work. 10 minutes pass. Only when Caleb looks irritated does Liam finally conclude his report and leave. Has your shift officially ended, Colonel?
I've been temporarily released from my duties for 18 hours.
You made it sound like working for the fleet is equivalent to being in prison.
Not really. Prisoners can get their sentences reduced. These fleet problems just keep piling up, and there's no end in sight.
Oh my god. He rarely makes that expression. It looks so cute. Well, I mean, he doesn't do that in the cafe, but it's cute making him see him make tired expressions. Oh fuck!
Huh.
At least Liam wished you a happy birthday before getting into work-related stuff.
I'll be sure to apologize before ignoring his reports next time.
Caleb takes my arm and leads me towards the exit.
Okay, that's enough. It's my birthday. I'll be jealous if you pay attention to anyone else.
Really? He leans closer to my ear, and his voice is unexpectedly gentle.
I was joking. I'm always like that.
Ugh, whatever. Dumb. That didn't happen. Oh hey, Per Caleb's request a few days ago, we're having his birthday dinner at a restaurant he used to frequent during his college days. The restaurant manager hands over the seasonal menu before stealing another glance at Caleb.
Oh, it's you. It's been a while since I saw your friends around here.
You know the manager here? Why wasn't I aware of this?
I didn't see you last time.
A couple of years ago, your buddies had a huge birthday celebration here. You couldn't make it that day, so your friends recorded a video message. They even used our equipment to create a life-sized hologram of you.
They had a huge ass party without a birthday boy.
Oh yeah, that was a thing.
Yeah. Caleb taps the menu in my hand. There's a knowing smile on his face.
What a creative idea. I bet you had something to do with it.
Did I? I was just going along with everyone else back then. I didn't come up with it. I would not put that much time into something that
sure.
Caleb wasn't going to be there. I don't know, but I mean, like, I guess I understand, like, doing a big surprise. Well, he had to work at the time, but I don't know. I'm torn. But I think I get it. But not really. Delicious food, music, and the perfect amount of ambiance. It's just like those birthdays I've celebrated with Caleb before. Outside, the layers of clouds move like melting cream. Caleb glances outside. His fingers absentmindedly tap the table's edge to the beat of the music.
I'm curious about the kind of cake you picked out for me back then.
How are you so sure that I was the one who picked it? We chat idly while waiting for the food to arrive.
How many birthdays did we celebrate like this?
Under the table, I quietly pushed the hidden cake box closer to my leg. Okay. It was me. The cake is in position. I discreetly glance at the light control app on my phone. Everything's ready. I look up and smile. I really don't remember anymore. It was probably just whatever was popular back then. Besides, I draw out my words as the song's final notes fade. Holographic light from above shines down on us. Light and shadow dance together as branches with Asiatic apples stretch out from the darkness. They instantly bloom into 1,000 pink clouds. I doubt they'll be as good as this year's. I take out the cake box, place it on the table, and untie its decorative ribbons. A holographic flower hovers perfectly at the edge of the cake. Caleb reaches out to touch it. Joy slowly sparkles in his eyes. Well, do you like it?
These flowers. And the cake you prepared. They're beautiful.
The cake I made only gets second place in terms of compliments.
All right. The cake you made is the best.
Of course. I get that means I earned a thing or two. Whoa, I learned a thing or two by appreciating your cooking skills.
And how exactly did you do that?
You know what I mean. Let's just leave it at that. I lit the candles on the cake and presented it to Caleb. I don't need to do everything in order again, do I?
Of course you do.
He takes his birthday crown from my hands and places it on his head without any hesitation.
It only happens once a year. We can't skip any of the steps.
For blowing out the candles, he takes the cake knife I offer him, but he hesitates to make the first cut. You kept your eyes closed until the candles were almost out. Do you have a super long list of wishes this year?
It's something like that, yeah? Okay, I'll tell you. I'm happy that I finally get to enjoy the cake you made for me without having to share it.
He speaks nonchalantly, but there's a hint of nostalgia in his smile. You're right. You usually don't pour the entire cake to yourself. I pull up the photo Gideon's sent me at noon and slide my phone next to Caleb's plate. Gideon and the others are having dinner today. They said this day has always been a celebration for them. Even though you couldn't make it, they didn't want the day to feel too somber, so they got themselves an extra large cake. Huh, okay, that's kind of sweet. They even made a 360-degree showcase video. Do you want to see it? We get to take Caleb out on a private date, and then all his friends are just gonna do like a secondary reception party. That's actually kind of cute. With an amused smile, Caleb shakes his head. Then he pulls out his phone to take a picture of the small cake I made.
It's okay. I'll just send a picture to him later. I'll tell him this cake alone is better than the 360 they made combined.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's not something you have to say. As we leave the restaurant at dusk, the last rays of the sunset paint the horizon in a romantic orange glow. As that fleeting moment between day and night, everything seems to be enveloped in a dreamlike uncertainty. Even though we already have plans, I hook my arm around Caleb's and ask what else he'd like to do tonight. What do we usually do after eating your birthday cake?
We can get you a new jacket before walking around the mall.
It's your birthday today. We should at least do something you enjoy.
Then let's go to the model store. I lost a metal part recently, and one of my mechanical model beasts still hasn't found a replacement tail.
I feel like that's something I could just do, though, for you. That's not what I meant.
But didn't we always do this? We snuck out after eating some cake and then we had fun. We wouldn't go home until it was really late.
Yeah, but you sound like you just want to do a couple chores. We can't do that this year.
Why not?
Because those were celebrations in the past. But this year, it's different. Caleb stops in his tracks, and I almost bump into his shoulder.
In that case, I'm guessing the amusement park and heading straight home aren't options anymore.
Oh, well, that sounds fun. You're right. Wait, did you already know? Were you just pretending to be stumped earlier?
It was an honest guess. I wasn't sure of anything.
A smile plays on his lips as he turns around. Then he takes my hand and leads me in the opposite direction.
But since you have plans, and my aircraft happens to be parked nearby, we can go wherever you want.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. This is not when we went to the Cloud Piercer thing, right? Under the cover of night, Caleb's private aircraft flies towards Newt's Island. This is one of the first recreational floating islands that Skyhaven built. It's home to a unique movie theater. The sky above the floating island will be our screen tonight.
So that's why you asked me what movies I wanted to watch the other day. You also kept refusing to go to a movie theater.
Going to a normal theater is something you can do anytime and with anyone. Today's special. As our aircraft approaches the theater's aerial vending machine, Caleb slows down and lowers the side window.
Really? Have you done those normal things with someone else then?
That's just an example.
I know, but...
Finally, he takes a steaming bag of buttered popcorn and passes it to me.
It doesn't change the fact that I'm happier now.
The movie starts in 10 minutes, and because this is a special screening, our aircraft is the only one in the area. We hover in the designated premium viewing zone as the angled window above us becomes transparent. I found our old middle school newspaper the other day. That's how I learned about your dream of projecting movies in the sky. This is the only birthday wish we have records of for Caleb. And it's unexpectedly creative.
I just said that to get through the interview. I didn't really think about it too much at the time.
He leans over and adjusts my seat. Now it's at the perfect angle to watch the movie.
If I had known you'd make it come true today, I would have wished for something less ambitious.
What? Why? Like, you might give me some ideas for next year.
Is that really necessary? You always manage to surprise me with something better. I can't imagine what it'd be even if I tried.
Yeah, that's a lot of pressure. Just thinking about it makes me anxious. A melodious movie song begins to play as a hologram beam carves the screen into the sky. The movie's title slowly appears.
A Day with My Pilot Tata. This
Awesome.
movie's over a decade old. It must have been tough to find a copy.
Yeah, but I asked you to watch a movie, so I had to pick one you like. Besides, I remember saying how 30% of the reviews were negative when I looked it up the other day. However, I keep that thought to myself. Still, 70% is pretty good. I watched this movie so many times. I wanted to know what it's about. It's a very, very long story where monotonous, repetitive scenes are paired with cryptic background music. It's enough to make anyone drowsy. Yeah, I was wondering, is it like basically a documentary? That was why Caleb likes it. For most of the movie, Tata just bounces around the town with their rubbery limbs and plays with their friends. Huh? Tata hasn't flown their plane yet.
Yeah, it's part of the My Pilot series. But it's not exactly an exciting adventure.
The series?
After many flights and adventures, Tata returns to their hometown to enjoy a peaceful, heartwarming day.
I see.
A simple slice of everyday life.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds kind of boring when I say it like that.
No way, slice of life is the best genre. I totally get it. This is like the sweet, like, beach episode kind of, but movie edition for whatever series Caleb is totally a fanboy of. But you like it?
You know, I wonder why I watched it so many times.
The screen's glow illuminates his profile as his smile becomes more visible.
I decided to become a pilot early on in life. I just thought that if I could fly, I could go anywhere in the world. But after taking geography classes, I realized that the world was actually an abstract concept.
You can still get to most places, though. His gaze is still on the sky, but the faraway look in his eyes moves past the projection's glow to seek a more distant place.
Beyond every city lies another city, and above the sky is the cosmos. It's just like Tata's adventures. Once you take off, you just keep flying and flying. You never stop. After the initial thrill of exploration wears off, these endless flights feel like a burden. Sometimes I fly for dozens of hours. There's nothing but the instrument panel's beeps to break the silence. I miss the most ordinary, uneventful moments of daily life during those times.
Although even he experiences loneliness when he flies. The screen casts a soft cobalt shadow across the back of his hand. I place my hand next to his. I like this movie because it's when Tata can rest. Someone will listen to stories of Tata's adventures, and when they buy a super sour blueberry pie, someone's there to share it. You can finally take a break on a day like that. So can you.
Is there a reason for me to stop?
I hook my pinky finger with Caleb's to make an unspoken promise between us. Maybe just watching a movie with someone special. Time passes as we continue watching. In the end, Then Tata bids farewell to their life on the ground and soars off toward another adventure. Listening to the gentle yet upbeat ending song and Caleb's soft breathing, I rest my head on his shoulder and close my eyes.
I didn't remember that birthday wish until you mentioned it. When I first thought about screening a movie in the sky, I think this film is what I had in mind. But back then, I never thought I'd be watching it with you.
Why not? Caleb leans in from the side as he speaks. His face is closer to mine, and the loose strands of his hair tickle my forehead. Is the birthday wish more meaningful to you now that we've shared this experience? Still waiting, I keep my eyes closed. All I can hear is Caleb's heartbeat growing louder. It drowns out everything else.
Hey, Patrick, move back a bit. You're in the way.
Come on, we're taking forever with these birthday wishes. Okay, I'll go first.
The voices drift in and out like a distant echo. Warm orange light slowly seeps in and peels away a dark slumber layer by layer. Wait, was there... Okay, I guess that audio session was not captioned. A warm, familiar presence envelops me as I keep my eyes half closed. I nuzzle it, and the sweet scent of cake drifts to my nose. Caleb. Dazed, I open my eyes and realize someone's been holding my hand. I look up. Caleb is sitting against the edge of the sofa. He rests his chin on his hand as he watches the lit projection screen. The light softens his profile. As my memory gradually returns, I sit up and lean in from behind. I rest my chin on his shoulder.
You were sleeping so soundly, and I didn't want to wake you. But then I found this.
We both look at the screen. As the camera pans, it reveals several faces. Those are the younger versions of now seemingly unfamiliar people. It's a birthday video that Caleb's friends and I recorded several years ago. Actually, Gideon sent this to me a few days ago, but I wasn't sure if I should show you.
There's no need to hide it from me. It must have been from when I was on a mission and couldn't make it to dinner.
Yeah, I thought we should record a video for you instead, so we made something. But after we recorded it, that's it. That was it. No one remembered to actually send it to you. Oh my god, that's awful.
Happy birthday! May your journeys always bring you home safe and sound.
Shit, that scared
Happy
me.
birthday. I hope you'll stay healthy. And may all your wishes come true.
Oh my god, that...
Happy birthday. I hope you'll always make it home on time. That's surprisingly practical.
Oh my god, I really thought there was someone in my house. Like me being sleepy and that sounding surround. That really scared the shit out of me. Oh my god, I feel awake. So we are watching past videos. Okay. The me in the video approaches the camera to stop the recording. Then that person seems to have remembered something and leans in to whisper. This is the first birthday we're celebrating while being apart. To be honest, I miss you. I hope your mission goes well. Stay safe and come home soon. And... Happy birthday, Caleb. Happy birthday, Caleb. From the screen and next to it, the birthday wishes ring out at the same time. As the light sways, Caleb turns his head. A tender gleam dances in his eyes.
Thank you. And it's good that I watched it. I would have missed out on getting 2 birthday wishes otherwise, huh?
I guess. As the video starts playing again, dancing lights cast a warm orange glow across his profile. It's as if he's bathed in sunlight.
I always liked birthdays. I get to receive well wishes from a lot of people. And you. yours are special.
Is it only because of the birthday wishes?
Of course not. Back then, you'd always get so excited on my birthday. You treated it like your own holiday. You sang to me, prepared my presents. You had this eager look on your face as you wondered where I'd take you.
Although he speaks of these distant memories with nonchalance, there's an unmistakable lilt of joy in his voice.
Out of all the days in the year, this is one of the few that holds a special meaning for us. And I'd like to think that this day only belongs to you and me.
But everything you described was how I celebrated your birthday in the past. We celebrate together, eat dinner, cut cake, visit places. We're doing the same things we've always done. Thinking back to how I felt while planning his birthday this year, I realize my feelings are completely different now. I didn't plan this birthday just to relive the past. Even if I'm making your old wishes come true, it's because I want to see how you feel about them now, not because I want to make up for what we missed. I just want to know, Caleb, do you like how we're celebrating your birthday today? My words tumble out of my mouth almost randomly. However, Caleb never breaks eye contact with me. Sparkling happiness in his eyes becomes clear. It's like I'm catching a glimpse of the most beautiful cosmos.
I like it. I really do. This is the best birthday I've ever had. You've been asking if I like everything today. Is that question very important to you?
Yes. Yes, it's today's most important thing. I try to act natural, but my fingers unconsciously create deep creases in the cushion. Before, I took you for granted. You were like the sun. And the sun is just in the sky, always shining. It's a part of my life, so I assumed it'd always be there.
I see we're talking about a very serious topic now.
Caleb leans down, gently taps my furrowed brow, and then playfully pokes my cheek.
The sun doesn't cease to exist just because you forgot to look up. It'll always shine wherever you can see it.
But back then, I never thought about how the sun might feel a little lonely since it's up there by itself. Maybe what drew me in was never the sun or its light. It was just you, Caleb. Even if you're a dim, white dwarf, a supernova, or a bunch of ruins, I wouldn't care. No matter what happens in the future, I just want us to stay like this. I wrap my arms around Caleb's waist and gradually tighten my embrace. And hold you close. For what feels like 100 centuries, he leans in. The light dims and I hear his voice next to my ear. It's almost like a sigh.
Time and time again, you've always allowed me to want more than what I thought was possible.
Oh my god, is he blushing? Ah, oh my god, so cute. Yeah. His cheeks and his eyes are red. The cushion falls to the floor. My breath pushes and I'm pulled into an embrace so warm that it almost burns. But can a single embrace really bring the 150 million kilometers between the sun and the earth? Will it be enough to make him mine? He's so cute. He looks like he's pouting. The clock says it's 11:45 p.m. With every tick of the second hand, I'm being pulled away from today. These beautiful, absurd dreams belong to the night. Once the sun rises, everything might return to the way it was. My body is relaxed after showering. Feeling as light as air, I lie in bed and stare at the light above. I wonder if the light in his room looks like mine. When he closes his eyes tonight, will he think of me? of distant footsteps resound from the living room. It can only belong to him. He can't sleep either? I close my eyes, and I can still feel the warmth of his skin beneath my fingertips, and still sense his deep breaths against my cheek. But it's not enough. I want to keep touching him. I want us to descend into the depths of our feelings. I want more. I want him. I feel these two, Caleb and MC, I swear, like it's like way past slow burn now, you know? It's like, oh my god, can you two just at least do something? I sit up. My periphery, the soft light reflecting off the fruit candy and tin, shimmers with the same colors as Caleb's eyes. Holding the candy tin close to my chest, I open the door and head downstairs. What are you pouting for?
Is this the post-credits scene?
Why didn't you get changed? What? I hate when it doesn't. Just remembered, I haven't given you your gift yet.
Right. Well, I'm here.
Now that you have your present, oh my god. I should go to bed.
You used to always watch me open your gifts and hear me say how much I like them.
I thought we were getting ready for bed.
It's not midnight yet. Don't leave me. Not until my birthday's over. Lemon flavored. Whenever you give me candy, it's always the sourest one.
Okay, I've always been confused about this. Does Caleb like sour candy? Like, not candy, but just like sour? It sounds like he likes sour stuff. But then sometimes he doesn't. I don't know. Don't you like sour things?
I think I'll look forward to more changes after we celebrate this birthday.
You can give it to me if you don't like it. The breathing is kind of different. Oh my god. Sounds like he's swallowing.
I know that's not your gift. I'll twist your words on purpose and use them to catch you.
That's a little silly. Go ahead then. Show me what you've got. Whatever you are, what I wanted was always for you. Oh my god. That sad, weird kissing sound that everyone's complaining about and still. And I don't blame the voice actor. It's literally the production crew. To be drawn to me with the weakest gravitational pull.
Gravity can't be responsible for people who fall in love. I'll remember more than just this. I'll always remember that these things came from you.
Sorry, Caleb. It's hard to take it seriously.
See, this is how you draw me in every time without fail.
Stop thinking about the sounds. Oh my god. It sounds like he needs chapstick and like he's, I don't know what he's trying to kiss, the microphone. My vision dims as his burning kisses clean me again and again. They're as insatiable as a black hole. My consciousness sinks deeper into his darkness he commands. And then I'm captured by him once more. We share everything. Our temperature, our breaths, our heartbeats. Again and again until we shatter into countless pieces in the same gravitational vortex. Did these two finally fuck? Oh my god. I won't be separated ever again. It's like, when I do Silas's, it sounds like we already, like, sleep together with Silas. Like, and have a relationship that they just don't really acknowledge out loud. Whereas, like, I don't know. Wait, yeah, even with, okay, I have this, oh my god, he's blushing! Even with, like, Xavier, oh man, I don't remember what the event was, but, like, MC would be holding hands and sharing a room with Xavier, and Zane, too. Why are we always, like, why is Caleb the only one we're not in, like, not even, like, hinted at a relationship with? We're always just, like, dancing around it. His blushing is so cute. Soft rustling of sheer curtains against the window frame reaches my ears. Some time has passed, and our lingering breaths finally separate. I gently push back against Caleb's chest. He chuckles as he props himself up. Then he pulls me into his arms as we lie down. Ray slips through the gaps of the balcony's floor-to-ceiling window. The glass reflects our two figures inside that are outlined in a soft glow. And the gentle light between night and day, I lean against him and trace our figures in the glass. The closer we to this window, my fingertip is damp from the condensation. It feels like a dream. Caleb's gaze finds me in our reflections that are obscured in the hazy light.
You dreamed about me before?
Yeah, Caleb was so cute. Why is he still blushing? What a nerd. Of course, I dreamed that Caleb called himself a dummy and promised to follow me around like a little tail. I also dreamed that your signal was lost in a tunnel. There was only darkness, nothing else. And then, I couldn't find you anymore.
That day will never happen.
Caleb's warm palm covers my hand. The touch is gentle, comforting.
Losing signal, not being able to see what's around me, none of that matters. My flight path is in your hands, and I already know my destination before I take off. There's only one place I want to reach. It doesn't matter what obstacles stand in my way.
Caleb lifts my hand and places a gentle kiss on my knuckles.
Its coordinates have been recorded here a long time ago.
No. Maybe it's not even the voice actor. Maybe it's just like a canned sound effect that they're just putting in there for some reason. That sounds exactly the same too. Oh my god. It's my head on his shoulder and nuzzle against him. My lingering anxiety seems to be gently caught in an invisible net, and it's guided away by his presence. A long, comfortable silence settles between us. He turns his head and presses his cheeks against my forehead.
I didn't make a wish before blowing out the candles at the restaurant. Can I make one now?
It won't be as strong, but we'll see what we can do. You had your eyes closed for so long. You didn't make a single wish? Although I'm perplexed, I grab a cupcake from the kitchen, light its candle, and return to sit beside Caleb. Would you like me to sing happy birthday again? Oh my god, please no.
No, it's okay. I already know what I want to wish for.
With soft candlelight as our witness, Caleb holds my hand and slightly leans in. I can almost see my reflection in his eyes. I smile, and my grin matches his own.
I wish we'll always fly under the same sky and be in each other's lives. And I'll wish that every year I'll follow these coordinates on this day. As I venture through the darkness, all because they'll lead me back to you.
Well, that got silly. That got a lot sillier than I thought it would be. And the breathing was so heavy. But I'm curious as to, because everyone, the other boys allude to a different or alternate past/universe, but Caleb doesn't really. Because he seems super obsessed with this time. And then we had, oh, maybe it's just because Caleb is still new. Because he also doesn't have a little moment where he wishes us happy birthday. He's looking at all of them at us. A little disappointed, a little, that Caleb doesn't wish MC a happy birthday, but you know, whatever. But yeah, because other than the cosmic one, like, there are the alternate time memories, but like, yeah, there isn't really a mention of it, kind of, with Caleb. We're kind of like, we're super focused on the present with Caleb, because like Silas, yeah, Zane, even Zane too has like a past with MC. Oh yeah, I also want to really know, it seems like, because Zane and Caleb do know each other canonically. But I wonder if there's like an alternate MC for each of the boys that kind of exists in the universe or something. In parallel universes. Or if like MC knows all the boys. Because I've also been thinking about that a lot too. Because I've been really wanting to see the boys kind of interact with each other. I don't know. I just kind of do. Not even really in like just jealous ways. Oh yeah, I haven't actually done this one on stream. I had to do it when I got it because, oh my god, it would take me forever to get it. This one, I'm so mad. This literally came out like a month before I finally got into Love and Deepspace. And I actually got into this one because of like the spicy videos of Silas on YouTube. So mad. Wait, huh? How come I don't have this one? Verify the rumor. Okay, is that a 5-star one? Whatever. Well, that was a good birthday spent with Caleb. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I really gotta go to bed now. At least it's Friday for me. Oh, wait, I got it. Okay. Okay, bye-bye. Pas de soleil,